Hit it.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses.
One of my all-time favorites right there. It is Monday, July 29th. Is this mic even hot?
1, 2. How are the levels? Are we getting good levels? Just tell me when we're ready.
I'm JB, and welcome to another edition of What's On Today with Discovery Bay, home of the YouTube comic book community channel guide. This is the show where I'm going to share some of my top picks from the sea of comic content that was released yesterday. Then I'm going to run down a lineup of content creators that are either releasing, premiering, or going live. Now, halfway through that lineup, we're going to break for a segment titled the Instagram Tag of the Day. And then finally, to close today's show, I'm going to grab a random package from that crazy, stupid pile of comics I still have left open in a segment titled What's in the Box Already? So, let's mix it up today. You all know that I take Sundays off to spend time with the family, so you know I'm skipping the recap on Monday, so I'm going to add something new. Today, at the end of the show, we're going to do a little preview of 2 things that are coming up tomorrow that are pretty special, and you won't want to miss it, so stick around for that. Alright, now let's get to today's lineup and find out what's on today with Discovery Bay. All of these times are listed both Pacific Standard Time and Eastern Standard Time, and there are video and channel links with timestamps in the description below. Today there are 12 shows in the lineup, and 6 of them are going live. Alright, at 12 a.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Eastern, over at the Area 51 channel, Mike released a video titled Kelowna Toy and Collectable Show for 2019, and I know I'm butchering that name, I'm sorry. Alright, at 3 a.m. Pacific, 6 a.m. Eastern, over at the CarolinaChris 26 channel, Chris released the 2nd edition in his new Native Heroes in Comics series titled Black Crow, Jesse Black Crow, Native Heroes in Comics, July 29th, 2019, number 2. Okay, at 4 a.m. Pacific, 7 a.m. Eastern, over at the Comic Fu 2814 channel, he released a video titled Comic Book Finds number 34. Alright, at 5 a.m. Pacific, 8 a.m. Eastern, over at the Comics with Bueller channel, Travis released a video titled Coffee, Comics, and Comments number 50. Comic book haul and X-Men review with some Spider-Man keys. Now, there's no better way to start your week than with Bueller. And today, he actually gave me the Bueller Bump. Now, if you're not sure what the Bueller Bump means, click the link right here. Okay, at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, gonna give it a shot, only one of me, to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero.
Over at the YessiLou Comics and Pops channel, Lou premiered the 10th edition of his Pop Haul series titled Pop Haul number 10. It was terrific, actually. I was in there during the premiere. Alright, at 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 12:30 p.m. Eastern, over at the Erod 212 channel, Erod released a video titled Comic Haul 141, Let Go Finds, and a Grail. Great finds. I watched that one too. Okay, well this is the halfway point in the lineup, and it's time for a new segment titled the Instagram Tag of the Day. So today's tag comes from Matt at The Boy Who Had 7 Talks Comics, and he tagged me this morning for Mutant Monday and came with a gorgeous copy of GSX1. I in turn posted this for Mutant Monday, my X-Men issue number 32 from May of 1967, and I tagged Tank Collects, Caleb the Comic Smurf Murphy, Tyrion 23, and Downfall Trap, aka Hydra. Okay, well that was fun. Next up at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, we have our first live show of the day. Well, not technically, because Perry was like live in the middle of the night, but we're not counting that one. Our first live show of the day over at BUB'S Comics. Come join the fun of the No Faces Comic Chat, hosted by the trio of BUB'S Comics, DS Comics, and Metarob. Today's chat will feature a very special guest, Lady Fantastic, and the topics include comics featuring characters that originated in TVs and movies. I think it's going to be fun. Alright, at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, we get yet another live stream, this time from the team over at MCE, which stands for Marvelous Collectibles and Entertainment. They have a weekly live stream called That Geek Show, and this show has one of my absolute favorite YouTube segments called Display or Nay. You don't want to miss that one. It's absolutely terrific. All right, at 5:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, over at the Comic War channel, we get the next edition of a live show titled The List, a comic book hunting discussion. So let's join John of John's Comics with Kids with Jeffrey Comic-Con Henson, Whodat Comics and Movies, and Tony the Tone Sanders in the chat to join the discussion. All right, at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, over at the Mr. Grail channel, he'll be going live with the 6th episode in a new series titled Into the Swamp with Mr. Grail, Tank Collects, and the Oblivion Bar. Let's show him our support, stop by the chat, and say hello. All right, at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, we have another live stream. CBSI presents Tales from the Flipside, episode number 78. The team at CBSI will be discussing all the latest news in the comic book speculation market. Stop in the chat, join the discussion, and leave a thumbs up. All right, well, the last live show that I know about starts at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, over at the home of the New York Warriors. We get a live show titled Chillin with the New York Warriors. So come join Biggie, Manny, Joker, Jeff, Marky in the chat as they discuss all things comics. All right, well, that's it for the lineup, but now for a new segment titled What's in the Box Already? And this is off script. I'm going to grab one off the top. It seems pretty light. It's from eBay, and it is from Wentzville, Missouri. And let's see what Wentzville, Missouri is in. Fantastic Four number 95 and Fantastic Four number 96. And I wonder if these would be upgrades to the collection or if I absolutely didn't have these at all. I'm going to find out. Yeah, that's good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So, all right. Well, those are two that I'm going to need for the collection there, right? Remember, sub 100 on those 4 titles. Anyway, before I close today's show, I want to do something special since we skipped the recap. We're going to do a preview of tomorrow. There's 2 shows that are really special for tomorrow, and I'm going to let Bueller tell you about them.
I also want to let everyone know that there is a live stream tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, July 30th. It is my birthday tomorrow, so we're doing like a birthday bash type thing. I've got a lot of interesting things to talk about. I got a lot of gifts that were sent my way, and I want to show you some books that I was gifted and some other things as well. So if you got time tomorrow night, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, please check it out. And then right after my live stream, I will be going live with The Boy Who Had 7. I believe that's at 7 o'clock, so please check that out as well.
All right, that's cool. I'm definitely not going to miss it. I'll be at both of those events tomorrow. All right, well, that was fun. Thank you for taking the time to watch me and our channel today. Please visit me on Facebook and Instagram, where I'll be posting this schedule with any ads and or changes this afternoon. We also have a Patreon page if you're interested in supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. If you know of anyone that might be interested in this information or may want to be included in the show, please share this with them. Also, drop me a comment below on how I can improve the show or if there's a channel out there I should be watching. This is all in my way right now. If you're not already a subscriber, think about subscribing so you don't miss any of this great new content. Who knows? You may find your new favorite channel today. And as always, don't forget, we had a good time. I'll see everybody in the chat.